Meteorologist John Walsh is here now. And John, a potentially dicey drive to work tomorrow for a lot of folks?
Yeah, and tonight as well, especially along the river and then eastward. And do be careful because some areas could see some slick roads, especially on bridges and overpasses, as some of that fog out there is freezing already as temperatures have dropped below the freezing mark, particularly across the river. As we look at a dense fog advisory, it's in effect until 6 a.m. on Monday. And all of this is for western Iowa. There isn't anything for Nebraska as of yet, though we may see some patchy fog as the night goes on. Let's take a look at our satellite right now. These are high clouds moving toward the metro area. The dark grays here indicate the lower clouds and the fog that's positioned itself over western sections of Iowa. And here is a Viper HD feature showing where the densest fog is. The areas in black here have indicated, and this has been confirmed by reporting stations, of freezing fog and visibilities a half mile or less. We have had some locations around Atlantic Iowa where it's been down to about 1/10 of a mile. And that fog is expected to spread maybe a little bit farther to the west. But right now it's right along Denison over toward Atlantic and down toward Clarinda. Denison's down to a half mile, Atlantic down to 1/10 of a mile. And they've been reporting freezing fog for several hours in that region down there. So that certainly bears watching. As we take a look at our visibility right now in Iowa, down to 0 in Atlantic, Red Oak, over toward Clarinda, 1/4 of a mile now in Denison. That has changed over the last hour. And a little bit of patchy fog developing around Epley Airfield. Visibility is down to 9 miles, but most other locations are clear for the most part. Currently, here's a look at our conditions out there. 31 degrees. We have calm winds. The dew point at 29 degrees, very close to our actual temperature. And when these two are close together, or if this reaches 31 degrees, that indicates the air is saturated and fog likely will develop. Now, the fog not really showing up on our neighborhood watch, but as we scan the neighborhood, it's 38 degrees in Mission Park, and a bit of a variance in temperatures across the neighborhoods. Bennington 31, 32 La Vista. Then you get up to Fair Acres, it's 38 degrees, 31 at Carter Lake. Now, as we take a look at temperatures around our area, notice how much cooler it is, upper 20s to around 30, and from Red Oak over toward Atlantic, dew points are matching that. Meanwhile, farther to the west, a little bit warmer, up around Columbus, 36 degrees, 29 degrees in Lincoln. It was a gorgeous day, though. 50 degrees in the metro, lower 50s over most locations, and that was statewide. It was 58 in Scottsbluff today, 50 on the low end here in Omaha, and that's about 12 to 18 degrees above normal for this time of year, and that type of weather pattern is going to continue throughout the week. Futurecast indicating temperatures through the lower 30s tonight. You see the dense fog off to the east of us and right along the river, and again, that is freezing in some locations, so do be careful if you're out driving, particularly those bridges and overpasses. With southwest winds kicking in tomorrow, we're expecting much warmer temperatures. 30 degrees for the low tonight. Patchy fog developing around the metro. Dense fog advisory for sections of western Iowa. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. The fog burns off. Tomorrow we'll see sunshine, 54 for the high as southwest winds kick in, and then for tomorrow and into Tuesday, looking good. 58 degrees on Tuesday despite cloud cover and the possibility of some sprinkles. Our temperatures for the week should peak on Wednesday around 62 degrees. Looking good on Thursday as well, 58. And then we'll start to slope toward more December-like temperatures. But even having said that, for the weekend, still a little above the average. There is a chance for some rain, possibly a rain-snow mix on Saturday. Other than that, it's